Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now this video is genuinely going to be crazy because I feel like a lot of you guys don't know this side about me or even any background about me. But you guys are about to realize, bro, like we are more similar than we are different, okay? But before we get into the storytelling, which is going to be super dope, I'm super excited. I just want to show you guys this channel because a lot of you guys are new to the channel. So if you don't know me, my name is Ronik. I'm 21 years old. And to be honest, I've had just really big dreams as a kid. Like I was always that person that like people would literally make fun of me because I wanted more from life. I wanted to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to travel. I want nice cars. I want like that's just who I am, right? And I believe I don't know, maybe December last year. I got into YouTube Shorts. I've been doing YouTube long form my whole life, but YouTube Shorts was just like it just caught my eye, right? Because I saw people uploading like 30-second clips and making like tens of thousands of dollars, and I was like, you know what, like I gotta give this a try. I failed a bunch, but finally, I documented my whole journey on the channel that you guys are watching on of me creating this channel, which now makes me over $10,000 a month in ad revenue. Plus, I have a music deal as well, so it's around $15,000 to $20,000 a month from just this one channel, and I have around 4 different monetized channels that are completely faceless right now. But anyways, let's get into the story. While we watch this, hopefully hit 100,000. But yeah, so let's go back. The title, I know it's gonna be like a big shocker, right? I'm from India, so I'm currently not living in India, but I was actually born in India, in a third world country, and I like this is like the part where it's like there's so much that you guys don't know about. So yeah, I did come here. My parents came to Canada where I live right now when I was like a year old or something. So but before you say, oh, he's just capping, when I was in grade 3, my grandpa passed away in India, and I went back to India and I stayed there for another year when I was like what, 6 years old or something. And I went to school in India for like a whole year. I came back to Canada, and since the schooling system is so different, I had to do grade 3 in Canada all over again. So I did grade 3 2 times. And then in grade 5 and 6, I don't want to get into much details, but I guess my whole life there's been a lot of like, family problems and stuff like that. So again, for those of you guys who think, because the thing is, I've realized over time that like when people see somebody who's doing good, who's successful, there's an automatic like assumption of like, oh, he has a perfect family, he's born in a rich family, or I don't know what people think, but there's a lot of stuff. But guys, trust me, I'm no different than you guys. But anyways, yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. So in grade when I was in grade 5 or grade 6, I was sent to like a boarding school. It wasn't necessarily because I was a bad kid. It was just like the situation at the time. I feel like I was a pretty good kid. So yeah, I was sent back to boarding school in India. So if you don't know what boarding school is, it's like you're basically at school 24/7. Like you live at the school. So I didn't see my family at all. I was like, what, 10 years old or something. I stayed at that school, for a kid, like, who's in Canada basically his whole life. I was getting used to like the culture here and everything. Going back to like a whole different culture, whole different environment. It was obviously like a big change. And yeah, I did that for 2 years. So yeah, did grade 6, came back here, did grade 6 again while I was over here because again, the schooling system is different. And then since then, I've basically been here. I've obviously gone back to visit and stuff like that. But my point is, my parents immigrated here from a third world country. I've spent like 3 to 4 years in that country living there, and honestly pretty extreme cases like a boarding school. People think it's like a punishment, you send your kid there. But when I was here and I was like 15, once I came back, I was like, bro, like the poverty, just being in I guess in India and stuff, and like just seeing poverty and just I guess like how different the world is in different parts of the world was like, it's just like, bro, I need to do something. We have one life. I don't want to just waste it. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be average. I want to do something. And since then, if you guys are kids or when you're younger, like YouTube is that first thing that you see people like, making money with, and it's just so cool, right? Like I can literally upload this video and I get videos like this every day, and I can make money like this. Like isn't that like just, I don't know. To me, it was just like so sick, just seeing like, popular YouTubers when I was a kid just making money. So I was like, you know what? Hey, I feel like I'm a pretty funny dude. Let me try. So yeah, as a kid, I tried. Obviously, I didn't end up getting anywhere. And then when Fortnite started to pop off, I started uploading Fortnite YouTube videos, and I grew a long form channel to like, I'm trying to think, 25,000 subscribers. I still have that channel. I'll actually show you guys that channel in a different video. There's probably like over 1,000 videos on that channel. But yeah, I took Fortnite so seriously. I locked in. I was uploading every day. I was live streaming, and I got to 25,000 subscribers. I was making some money, and then I got hacked. This was kind of like that part of my YouTube journey where I was like, bro, like I did all this work for 3 years. My dreams are finally coming true. You know, like as a kid, I was like 17. I was making money from YouTube, and then boom, just gone. It's you just wake up one day and it's gone. And again, it was just kind of like one of those setbacks, which in the moment I was like, I thought God hates me, everybody's against me, why is it me, you know, like why is all the bad stuff happen to me? But I kept pushing. I never gave up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I have genuinely ran so many YouTube channels that I can't even think of, because like I run it, it doesn't succeed, fail, try again, again and again. You know, I got so many channels like monetized, but if you're not getting views, you're not making money. So monetization isn't everything, right? And then after that, I honestly just kept doing so many other ventures. I'm gonna be honest. I did day trading, I did crypto, I did drop shipping. Like I tried everything. I am, like no matter what, bro. Like guys, I decided like I just want to succeed. Like I just wanted it so bad. But anyways, you guys have heard my sales journey, all that. So I'll skip that. But yeah, last year I saw I was doing long form YouTube again for like a different game, and I got like 100 subscribers in like 3 months, and I was like, it's just not working out. And I see these other like young kids, like people talk about YouTube Shorts. It's finally starting to get talked about, and I watch a video and I'm like, this guy uploaded like YouTube Shorts for 100 days and he made like 20K. I was like, bro, what? No way. And I see the shorts. It's like, making a video is a lot harder than just making a short. So I gave it a try, and I literally spent like 2 months on this channel where I uploaded like 2 times a day, and I didn't make a single dollar. But that was like my first proper YouTube Shorts experience. And I knew that like it's possible to succeed, but you really just have to understand it. And I started to like go super deep on the research side. I was studying retention, swipe rate, how to find a good niche, what is a good niche, right? How to use psychology to, I guess, create videos which will go viral, if that makes sense. Because when you understand what people want to watch, you have a higher chance of going viral, right? Because people just want to watch your stuff. So I really took that like 2-month experience, and every day I was like learning, trying to make my videos better, right? Learning how to edit. And honestly, like I learned so much from like 2 full months of locked in. And then I created this channel, the one you guys are looking at. And I documented the whole process, like from the day I picked the niche on this channel till today, like almost 3 months later. And this channel has, just this channel alone has generated me over like $28,000. And I mean, now I'm able to run like 5 Faces channels. I run this channel. I'm in like high ticket sales. Like it's crazy how quickly my life just changed. Obviously, like I said, I've been doing YouTube since, I was a kid. I've ran multiple long form channels, but even then, I genuinely believe that if you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to learn, you could literally go from like a complete beginner who has no idea to actually making money with YouTube in like 2 months. I genuinely believe in 60 days, you could do that. And I'm saying that because I've taught some of my friends and they've been able to succeed in less than 60 days, to be honest with you. But oh yeah, that totally brings me to my next point. As you guys know, I've been launching something. You guys have been asking me for private mentorship, one-on-one coaching over the past 3 months. I've literally gotten over 1,000 messages. I have like so many screenshots. But I haven't really said anything because I wanted to make sure that when I do something, I'm really like, it's going to be so sick that it's going to change the whole game, because nobody's talking about YouTube Shorts enough, right? Like this is crazy. Like guys, look at this. I mean, this channel alone, I spend 30 minutes on a day. And like just ad revenue some days is like, bro, this is enough to like pay your rent. This is enough for people to survive the whole month. Like it is crazy. So yeah, anyways, I'm actually finally dropping my mentorship. It's going to be super hype. Like we will be changing lives, and I have so much cool stuff, in the mentorship that's like going to be super exclusive. So I've opened up the wait list. It'll be the top link in the description down below. I definitely recommend you guys go ahead and fill it out, sign up, whatever it is, because it's going to be crazy. And I'm going to do a whole live stream. So you don't want to miss that out. I don't want to say too much, but it's going to be super, super, super dope. So that is it for this video. I really just wanted to like kind of share and like talk about the fact that like there's no reason why you can't succeed. Again, I'm not saying that we're in the same situation. I know a lot of you guys are in, completely different, a lot harder situations. But what I'm saying to you is that, bro, just be grateful for where you are, and just realize that if you actually put in the work, there's no way you're not gonna succeed. Okay, especially YouTube Shorts. I can't speak on like anything else, but YouTube, like if you have access to YouTube, okay, if you have access to the YouTube ad program and you're willing to learn, bro, there's nothing that will stop you from doing this, right? This is crazy. But yeah, that's really it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. If you made it to the end, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, some crazy stuff happening. Like, we're about to change the game, okay? Like, boys, lives are about to be changed. And not just mine. My goal this year is to help 10 of the people. I was going to say subscribers, but 10 of, you know, I guess 10 subscribers, 10 viewers, just 10 people who join the mentorship, like, change their lives completely. And honestly, like, bro, like, I have so much cool stuff planned that I'm just so hyped, man. Okay, anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below. Drop a like. 10K in May, so hit the subscribe button. That's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.